Ooh, naturally I would put my makeup on and all of a sudden choke to death. What in the world? Pipes, get it together today. Hey guys, so I'm at work actually filming today because I really need to get a video out to you guys. Alright, one of my favorites right there, Catherine Scott with You're Good. We'll be working on our newsletters very soon within the next couple of weeks, and we want you to receive that each and every month. But it's been so crazy and just a little bit busy. I mean, we've had some stuff going on, but the other problem is I've been so unmotivated to like use my DSLR camera because it's so complicated. I know how to use my camera. It's not really that. It's just it's kind of a hassle. Like, I have to manually focus everything because the autofocus picks up on the audio. The audio is bad on it anyway, so I actually use my phone in order to record the audio, and then I have to match it all up, and it's just a hassle when I'm trying to like videotape something and hold my phone to capture the audio at the same time. So it's just very complicated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use my camera on my phone for the next few months until I figure out which type of camera I want to go for as far as like a point and shoot camera or something. That's what's up with that. So I'm sorry if the video quality isn't going to be as good since I am using my phone. I mean, it's pretty good like in the phone, but I don't know how it will, you know, translate on YouTube. So we'll just see. I'm kind of going to do like a 2-week recap, even though I don't have much footage over the past couple of weeks, but some things that went down was we had some beach time with family. It was just a beautiful day. It's been forever since I've been out in the ocean and just felt really comfortable and being able to see the ocean floor. It was super clear, and we had this huge float that like seated 4 people, I think, but it was massive. I actually like laid out across it. We also had a birthday party for my dad, and I didn't get any footage of that because I just did not want to drag my camera out. It just makes things so complicated. So I didn't end up filming anything from that. So super sorry about that. We applied for our passports. So we're on our way to the post office because we're getting our passports for the Bahamas trip. Yay. But we have to drive like 45 minutes. And we're hoping to actually go to the beach after, if it's not raining by that time. We've been getting thunderstorms every afternoon. We were down at the beach afterwards for like a good 30-40 minutes, and then it started storming. In fact, lightning kind of struck out over the ocean where the guys were, and yeah, but I didn't get any footage of that either, so sorry. Also, our passports have been applied for, they've been sent out, that's all good. Our countertop for our bathroom is finished and it's been installed. Ryan worked on that a couple weeks ago, and so that's installed and it looks absolutely beautiful. I'll just go ahead and insert some clips right here of him kind of working on it, and yeah, working on it, and then also what it looks like after installation. So here you go. obsessed with what Ryan's created. I can't even begin to express to you. In fact, I'm going to clear off the countertop because I don't want anything on it, so that you can see it in all of its beauty, because it is absolutely marvelous. The countertop is done, and it just turned out absolutely beautiful. Everything is coming together so good. Right now he's actually currently working on the shelves. The open shelves are going over there. So yeah, it's turning out good. So that's what's been going on the past couple of weeks, and actually we have another couple of busy weeks ahead of us. Monday we actually had a gig, and that was on the ocean side of New Smyrna. We ended up getting rained out, and it was terrifying. The lightning. I almost had a panic attack because we are on this deck on a rooftop right next to the ocean, and there's no cover on this thing. And lightning was getting really intense. I've never in my life been so up close to lightning. It was terrifying. Last night was our young adults Bible study. That's at our church. Tonight I'm practicing face painting with my friend Stephanie for Vacation Bible School. That's happening in a couple of weeks. Sorry, my arm gets tired holding it way up. Thursday I'm having a little writing session. I'm having a friend of mine come over, so I'm definitely gonna get footage of that because I think it'll be really good. Friday we're having a get-together. Saturday my niece's birthday party is going to be taking place, and then Sunday is Father's Day. So we have a really busy week this week, and then next week a gig. We're going to Busch Gardens for 2 days, so we're doing that. And then we have another gig that Thursday, and then I think it starts to kind of like lighten up a little bit, but we're just trying to stay as busy as possible this summer. And I know we're going away for a week in July, so I'm excited about that. I have a chia seed stuck on the roof of my mouth right now. We're just trying to kind of like speed up time a little bit. Him and I have been talking. That is Ryan. Ryan and I have been talking, and I'm just finding this weight to be very hard for me. I'm not going to get emotional right now. It's not happening. I don't know if the weight is hard because I'm afraid, or if it's hard because I feel like, which I've mentioned before, I feel like my life is being put on hold, and I love our friends dearly, and I would love, you know, for this to be different as far as like, you know, their wedding and stuff kind of not being in the middle of such a crucial time for me. And I'm trying really hard not to think so selfishly about it, and so I hope that they're not taking it that way, because that's not my intentions at all. But this has just been really hard because something that I really want is kind of like being put on hold, and the longer we wait, the more frustrated and stressed I think I'll be. We're just talking about some things. As of now, the Bahamas still is off the list for a threat of Zika. And so I feel, I mean, they're even saying, hey, baby mooning is, you know, this is a hot spot again, come to the Bahamas, da da da. I live in Florida, so we have the same risk here. I mean, it's probably not as bad as it was there, but like if you go down to South Florida, you are at risk for Zika. You know, part of my thing is too, I am so sick of living in fear. I'm putting God's plan first. I'm putting Him first. And what He chooses to do is what He chooses to do, and who am I to question that? I kind of feel guilty at times when I'm like, you know, oh, we shouldn't do this, we shouldn't do this. Am I really walking by faith, or am I walking by sight? So I kind of feel like, not gonna get emotional here. I kind of feel like if we wait for the perfect time, then whose hands is our situation really in? Is it in our hands, or are we giving it to God? So I'm working through these things, and I kind of feel so much better about just kind of going for it. So we've been doing some talking, and we're gonna see what happens. We have, you know, a little bit of time to make a decision, but that's what's going on, by the way. That's kind of like a side note little thing, because I was also thinking about it too. If we wait until after we get back from the cruise, we have to get tested for Zika, and then it takes like 3 weeks to get the results. So really, you're talking about an entire year from the miscarriage from when we would be able to start trying again. I don't see the point in waiting, really. At this point, you know, I could get pregnant and go on the cruise and be perfectly comfortable, and I'd be at the limit where they still, you know, let me on. Worst case scenario is their mosquito population ramps up because of, you know, rainy season and stuff. Then, you know, if the risk of Zika comes back, then maybe I'll just stay on the cruise, you know, and protect myself. So yeah, that's where it's at. I think I might possibly next week do like a 5-month update, because June 20th will be 5 months since the miscarriage. So I'm gonna say what I have to say actually about it until next week. I'm gonna write some thoughts down. I'm gonna, you know, give some time to reflect a little bit, so that I can let you guys know exactly how I'm doing mentally, emotionally, physically. So anyway, that's what's going on with our lives. I don't think I missed anything. No. So I guess that's it. You can go ahead and subscribe if you'd like. You can also follow me on Instagram at Christina May Blog. But yeah, for now, see ya.